Okay, hey YouTube. So Maybelline, we was all rooting for you. So as you may know, maybe a little over a month ago, Maybelline had released their new extended shades of their matte and poreless Fit Me foundations, and everyone was like, yes, like drugstore shades, like in between shades. We got dark shades of foundation, like, you know, they're neutral shades. They're not like super orange or super red. Like, everyone was super excited for these foundations, and obviously so was I. Like, I was ready to buy like 5 of them for my kit for freelancing. Like, I was about to go full-fledged force into those foundations, but something told me not to buy them yet for my kit. And right now I'm in need of a foundation that, you know, is like in between, a neutral shade, as neutral as this color is very neutral. As you can see, it doesn't have like a lot of orange, doesn't have a lot of red, and it's not like super brown. Well, right now it looks super brown. Y'all, this foundation played me. I was super excited. It looks a little off in the camera, but this shade is almost my exact skin tone, and I will demo it on my face so you guys can see. Right now my skin is doing, it's like a real supple, you know, so it's gonna make it look real nice until it dries down. This picture was like going around the internet with like 8 or I don't even know how many like new shades, like all the way into very deep shades, very dark shades that are very necessary to be in the drugstore, which obviously everyone's like, yes, like let's go, all these dark shades. But my main issue is they go gray, and I have it on the back of my hand to show you guys. You can see how I'm not over here like gassing myself, but you can see how rich my complexion looks. Now look how gray that looks on my hand. This is what it did to my face. And I have videos of me wearing the foundation, full face and everything. And I tried this foundation twice. Put it on full face twice. The first time I tried to justify it. I was like, you know, maybe it's just the lighting. Like, I'm under like super harsh fluorescent lights. Like, maybe it's just that. Like, you know, I went on Snapchat even, and I'll put my Snapchat videos of when I wore it. And it didn't look bad on Snapchat. It looked bad in real life, and because I'm on mine. I'm gonna show you what it looks like before it like goes ashy and gray on you. Right now, see how rich it looks? You're like, wow, like that color looks like it's gonna match you perfectly, right? I put it on and I literally looked, the best word I can use to describe that look is dull. I look like there's no undertone in my skin. It looks like it's gonna melt into my skin and just dry down perfectly. Look at the difference. You can tell there's like some yellow in here, like, you know, an undertone. Look at the difference. It looks ashy, it looks gray, like, oh my god. And I'm so, for somebody, if you do makeup, you know, regularly, if you're known for makeup, if you're a freelancer, even if you're a beauty influencer who does their own face, to come outside looking like this is like devastating. It is, because it's like you have an expectation for yourself with your makeup. So for your makeup to look like this when you come outside, you're gonna be like shook. You know what I'm saying? I was really excited about these foundations. One, because they're very inexpensive. They're about $6, $5.97 at Walmart. But, and it's crazy, I do have these same exact foundations, the matte and poreless, in my kit, but they don't do this. They don't. I've never seen a foundation do this. Are you kidding? Like, are you kidding? This hasn't dried down completely yet, which is why it doesn't look as bad. Let me give you the positive. The dewy and smooth version of these foundations does not do this. And I'm 100% positive that it does not do this, because I use the Dewy and Smooth foundation, the darkest shade they offer right now, which is I think 360. It's 360 Mocha. This foundation, which is the Dewy and Smooth 360 Mocha, is more rich. It's more saturated with brown and yellow undertones. You know, I opened one and I tested it on the back of my hand, which was the wrong shade. It was too dark for me. And I was just walking around. After a while, I was just walking around. Like, I already picked this one up because I realized this one was my shade once I blended it on the back of my hand, which you shouldn't do, but my skin and the back of my hand and my face is pretty much the same shade, so I knew I can kind of trust it. But after I was walking around, I looked on the hand that I put the darker foundation on, and it was completely like dark gray. Like, I looked at it like, whoa, like what's going on with that? Like, it should not look like that. But I was like, it doesn't matter, it's not the shade I chose anyway, so I don't care. I didn't think that the foundation was gonna do this to my face. Like, I look dull. And I'll just put some on real quick to show you guys. Usually if something doesn't work for me, I'll just sanitize it and put it into my kit because I know it'll work for somebody else. This will not work for anybody. Nobody's gray. Guys, when you put it on, it looks beautiful. And I really want Maybelline to come out with the Dewy and Smooth version, because I like that way better for my skin and other people's skin. It just looks better. Mattifying foundations don't look that good on people, especially when you're doing other people's makeup. But like, look how good that looks. I'll even put some under my eyes to show you how much it covers. You see the difference? I'm about to do something. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna mix this foundation with jojoba oil and I'll see what it does to my skin, because I know Dewy and Smooth is not oil free. Well, I'm starting to see it go a little funny on me. I don't know if I should keep this and keep trying it out. All right, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna mix it with the oil to see if that will slow down the drying process, because when it dries, do you see how gray it is right now? Guys, that was on my face. I'm gonna see if the oil will slow down the drying process, because I feel like when it dries is when it like, you know, gets fucked up basically. I'm here mixing the oil and the foundation on the back of my hand to see if we can like reverse this, because I see it changing on my face right now. Oh, God. I'm gonna put a little more oil in it, just because if I can like make it work, then I'll keep the foundation. But it's still not good for people who actually like matte skin. I don't. So like, I put a lot of moisturizer on and hydrating primers. So we're gonna see, because I see it changing right now on my skin. Let's try this out. Okay, I'm wiping my brush on my leg so that whatever foundation is in there will just dissipate. See what happens. So before I return this, we gonna see. I'm gonna come back in 10 minutes and we're gonna see the difference in my face. Okay, I'm back. So it's been like 10 minutes or so, and I put the foundation by itself on this side of my face. Nothing on my forehead. I didn't put anything on my forehead. I just put it on this area, and you can see how dull. I'm laughing because like this is actually crazy to me, but you can see how dull it is from head on. Let's pull my hair back, and you can see how not dull this is, I guess because it didn't dry yet. This is the foundation once I mixed jojoba oil in it. It looks way better. This is the option you have if you want this foundation and you don't care about it being matte. If you don't care about it being matte, then this is the option for you. So if you do not mind your foundation being dewy, then this is your best bet to get that shade, because I know there's a lot of shades and it works for a lot of people, but if you want those shades to work for you, you need an oil in the foundation. This is jojoba oil. Like I said, it's really good for your skin. Okay, overcast. It's really good for your skin. Now you can really see. I mess with it on this side. I don't mess with it on this side. Jojoba oil is your best bet for this foundation to look good for you. I'm actually not going to return it now because it looks really good when you add the oil. So I've changed my mind, but if you want a matte foundation, these are not for you. Sorry, but I really messed with it like this, so I'm going to keep trying it out like this. Hopefully, you know, I don't end up looking crazy. I really like dewy foundation, so this is like perfectly fine for me. I just hope I don't end up looking crazy at the end of the day. Thank you guys for watching. Make your own decisions based on what I told you. You'll figure it out. But thank you guys again. Love you.